Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel today. I am making a soap today. This soap, I've never used this fragrance oil in a soap before, but I have used it in a bath bomb, and it's one of my most popular bath bomb scents actually, and that is Practical Magic. I've used this scent years and years ago, and I think last year I wanted to give it another try and really just like it more than I remember. It's quite clean in its scent profile. I don't know like the scent description or anything in front of me. I have no idea. But it is a very clean smelling scent. I think it's going to be a pretty good soap. Now my bath bomb that I make is purple. So I want the soap to be purple as well. My base color is going to be Cosmic Purple. I get this from Micas More. And then I think I'm going to pour off a little bit and add a little black to it to give us a darker swirl, a deeper purple swirl in the purple base. And then I might do that same purple, deeper purple color as like a mica drizzle on top. I haven't really decided about the top yet. I think I'm just going to do a simple hanger swirl. I hope you stay tuned to watch Practical Magic. Yay! First soap of a 5 to 10 soap marathon. So this is the first of that. I think I'm about ready. Get my other, wait a minute, which one is it? I think it's that one. I have a stick blender specifically for lotions and different things like that. And then I have an extra one, another one that is just specifically for cold process soap. I may change that when this seems to be on a little bit of a struggle bus, so I may just go back down to one. I'm happy to do that. So let's talk about what I have in front of me. Let me get my recipe. I have my scale on the back counter and I don't want to move it. This soap is specifically formulated to use up the last of my palm kernel flakes and my palm oil. I have two that used up those oils, and I had kind of forgotten that I had palm kernel flakes left, and I am trying to kind of reduce and condense down my stock or my ingredients. And so one of the things that I've done is I've kind of gone more to the Farm Fresh soap line. I really like it. Customers really like it, but that means that I have to have tallow and lard on my shelf, and I don't want tallow, lard, palm oil, coconut oil. I don't need all of that. So I dropped palm oil. I've never been on the anti-palm oil bus. I've never fallen into that. I think palm oil is a great oil to use. I think there is a great benefit for environmental concerns of using palm oil. I've done my research, but I do feel like you should buy sustainable palm oil for it to make the environmental concerns that people have negated. So I'm not against it. I'm just trying to not have so many different containers in here. I think I will go ahead and just pour off a little bit of this oil and add in my darker purple. I don't need a ton of this accent color. And I'm not exactly sure how much black to add to get it to be darker, so I'm just going to do maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon and see what that gets us. I like a bigger spatula when I can. I have big hands apparently, so the smaller little spatulas are not my friend when it comes to this very often. I probably poured off too much oil, but it's all good. It'll work. So I'm using a black mica and not charcoal. It just blends in a little bit easier. I also get my black mica from Micas More. I'm going to put a little bit more in there. That's a really pretty purple actually. Another thing I'm doing, I've been trying to do this for years actually, is condense down the number of colors that I have and start using TD and black mica or activated charcoal to change the tone. And I am actually going to go ahead and do this. I feel like I'm starting to get there a little bit. I am going to go ahead and add in this color before my lye because there's no real soap notes on this, so I don't know how it's going to behave. I don't think. Maybe there was soap notes actually. Now that I think about it, there is, and I think it behaves okay. But this will work. But doing it before the lye, you can just stick blend to your heart's content and get all of it blended in very nicely. And since I don't test my colors like some people do, and maybe some people should, I'm just going to go with this. I think it looks fine. So let me put this up. I'm going to get this out maybe for the top. I haven't decided that yet. Oh, I don't have my hanger swirl. Hang on. Honestly, the hanger swirl is my absolute favorite. I did this last night. That's why the cling wrap was on there, to try to hold in all of the water so I didn't have any water loss. And I need to weigh off my fragrance oil. Now I do know that I normally pull too much off for my accent color, but I actually kind of want a good amount of it this time. It's still not going to be too much, I don't think. But I do tend to pull too much. And then the swirls are just too busy. But with just one accent color, I'm hoping this will do well with that. Plus I had a lot of extra oil in this that I didn't mean to pour in here. So I'm hoping this will all be good. All right, I'm gonna go pour off. How much am I using this time? I'm using 6 ounces in this batch size, and that leaves me a good amount for lots of bath bombs this winter. I'm gonna pour a little bit in here, a little bit in here. See how that behaves here with it for us. Yeah, I almost want that darker now that it's all together, because I think this is a really good purple. I don't want this any lighter. I may pour just a little bit of black in there and see what happens. It's not horrible. I am going to let this thicken up before I pour it. I do want it to be a little bit thicker. I want to have maybe a medium trace on it even. So I'm going to shut you off for a second, clean up my mess a little bit, and I will be right back. I think it's a beautiful medium trace. I'm going to go ahead and get it in my mold. I did not put the stick blender back to it. It kind of has a gray look, doesn't it? I think purples can do that. I'm going to pour a good amount of this in here. I was going to do a mica drizzle on the top, which is just a little bit of mica and oil in a pot. But I decided that I don't want to do that because I don't know if I'd get the color just right. So I'm just going to do a little bit of skewer with the leftover soap there in that pot, which I should have probably went ahead and emptied before I scraped. This is really a beautifully dark purple. I'm kind of excited that I put a little bit more black in there. A little bit of a hanger tool here. And because it's thick, I'm going to be somewhat aggressive with it. We'll see what happens. You never know what the inside is going to bring you, which is one of the joys of soap making. Now I probably did leave a little bit too much for the top. Another issue I seem to have that I can't seem to shake. But it's all good. I am the new stress-free Tammy. I have turned over a new leaf. I am not stressing about design. I'm not just stressing about how things are behaving. I'm just going to take things the way they come, and I'm going to be happy with it. I'm always happy with it. Don't get me wrong. I'm always happy with it, guys. You guys may not think so, because you guys get on me all the time for being too hard on myself. All right, a little bit of just randomness here, just to pretty it up a bit. I'm really liking the purples. This is fun. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, I just fell out. I thought I broke my... Did I? Nope, I didn't. I thought I broke my skewer for a second there. All right. Well, now she's done, guys. I think she looks really pretty. Does she need some glitter? I don't really love the glitter like maybe I did 4 years ago or so. But I think a little gold glitter might be kind of pretty. Or, let me see what I have here. I have some good glitters here that I don't use very often. Ooh, there's a purpley Spellbound. It even says Spellbound. Let's see what that looks like. I meant to get an old makeup brush for this, and I just never did. Ooh, that's pretty. I am a fan of this. Okay, glitter is done. I like that. That's fun. Put this up, put this up. This is going to go, oops. This is going to go on the heat pad outside for an hour and a half. Then it's just going to sit there for a couple days, and then we'll cut it. I almost forgot my last soap to cut. I was thinking I only made 5, and I actually made 6 soaps. I do reuse my parchment until they get a little too far gone, so I had to get a new sheet. And I wanted to show you guys this. There's a lot of these white spots everywhere, which might be just appropriate, but the top looks fun with all the glitter. Let's take a look. Oh, it kind of has a bit of a galaxy look to it, especially with the white, doesn't it? And the glitter on top, it all has this very otherworldly look to it. I do like the swirls. Ooh, look at that. I don't want too much glitter for the pictures. I think that might be a little overkill. But these are nice. It kind of looks dingy though right there. Let me see. I kind of like these for pictures. Let me know if you even care that I show you that. I probably say and do a lot that you guys could really care less about. Oh, this one has a little bump on it because I think I dropped it. I like it. I really do like it, even with the white. I just think it looks fun. Very space inspired, I guess. It does look galaxy. Do you guys see galaxy between the the glitter and the white and the black. I like it. Now I'm done. So guys, what'd you think of Practical Magic? Let me know down below. When I was cutting the soap, I was a little bit flummoxed about the white spots that were throughout the bars. And I was like, well, did I not, stir in the fragrance oil well enough? What is this? It dawned on me, I think much later on, that they're probably stearic spots, which means my hard oils in my batch got cold and started to solidify a little bit before I could mix in my lye water or what have you. It's something to do with your hard oils doing that. Or if you use a butter, I don't use a butter at this point. If your temperature of your soap is too cold, this is something that can happen. I made way too many soaps that day to even have a clue what my temperature was. But that's probably what those are. And it really just lends itself to the galaxy feel that this soap gives. I just think it's perfect. Not mad about having those at all. I really like the top, although there are a few bars that have a dinginess to them. Not exactly sure what that is. Maybe it's just a reaction with the glitter and the soap. I'm not sure. But all in all, I'm really, really super pleased with the soap. Now, the scent. The scent is a clean scent. It's quite clean. It didn't sell great, but it sold well. It sells better in my bath bombs, actually. But I think people like the name and the clean scent that it provides. But it didn't sell great. Will I make it again? I mean, probably not. I'll probably keep it for bath bombs, and then I may just drop the scent when I'm out of the fragrance. I may make it again next year just to use up some of that fragrance that I wanted to really use up a lot of my bottles this year, and that's one of the things that I really focused on. I may next year make another batch. We'll see. I could probably take it or leave it, to be completely honest, but it's a good clean scent. I like that part of it. I really like the design and the whole galaxy feel. That was totally a mistake. I like that I deepened that purple and put a deeper purple swirl. I was kind of proud of myself. Color theory has always been my stumbling block, and I feel like I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Let me know what you think of Practical Magic. Let me know down below. I'd love to read your comments. I do try to get to them as quickly as I can. Not always very quickly, but I try. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks for spending a little bit of your time with me. I appreciate that because I know time is precious, and it does my heart good to know you guys are here with me, sharing in all these wild experiments and things that I get into. So thanks for that, and I'll see you next week. Bye.